Hey y'all, it's Marie here. Welcome back to my channel. So for those of y'all who have been keeping up with my nursing journey, y'all know that I already graduated. I took my NCLEX and I passed my NCLEX. For those of you who are new here, hi, welcome. My name is Marie, and I recently just graduated and passed my NCLEX exam for the licensed practical nurse program. So I am a licensed practical nurse. Okay, so I wanted to come on here to tell you guys about my experience with taking the NCLEX PN and tell you guys what I did to prepare for it. I graduated in September. I waited a really long time, y'all, to start the process with registering so I can take my NCLEX. And the reason why it took so long, y'all, is I just needed a break. Like, I did the accelerated program, so it was a 1-year program, and we went by quarters instead of semesters. So my classes were only 11 weeks long, and it was like every 2 weeks we had an exam, and it was just back to back to back. And y'all, nursing school is stressful. Okay, like I gained weight, I got acne, like it was a time and not a good time. So I took a break and I ended up registering in November, and I got like my clearance to take the exam. Like I got like the okay to take my exam in the end of November. So I was gonna take it before Thanksgiving, but y'all, I was like, I'm not ready. So I pushed it back to the following week. And I kept pushing it back, and I pushed it back 4 times, y'all. And the reason why I kept pushing it back is because I didn't study. I did not study. I graduated in September. I have not cracked open a book. I have not opened ATI. I didn't practice no questions. I haven't practiced any questions. Like, it was just so bad. So I had to like get back into study mode, like how I was in school. And I ended up getting back into study mode like a week before I finally took the exam. And I was actually going to push it back again, but my mom was like, no, at this point, you need to just go ahead and challenge it, because I don't know what you're doing. You just keep slacking and you're not studying and doing what you're supposed to do. Oof. Chamomile tea is my favorite. Okay. So, I did not practice ATI, and I did not buy anything new. I didn't buy any U World or what does he call it? Archer. I didn't buy any Archer or anything like that. So the only thing I did to prepare for my NCLEX was this book right here. Y'all can see it's used and abused and highlighted in like all types of places. This is the comprehensive NCLEX PM review, and this is what I used to help prepare me for my ATIs while I was in school. And I basically just went over this. At the end of our quarter, like our last quarter, they gave us another book, and it's literally the same exact book. So I was like, I can just keep using what I'm already using, because like, you know, I highlighted it and I've been using it. So I used this book, and I also listened to all of the Mark K lectures. And if you want to find the Mark K lectures, I think it's somewhere here on YouTube, but I also got my Mark K lectures off of Spotify. Let me show y'all. Alright, so I got my Spotify app open, and if you go to search and type in Mark K, all 12 of his lectures, y'all. All 12 of his lectures are on there. And I listened to his lectures at least 4 times. All 12 of them. I listened to it straight through. Like, I will listen to 2, take a break, listen to another 2 lectures, take a break. Like, I practiced for that like I was practicing for the comprehensive exit exam. And the exit exam at our school is that exam that's supposed to like predict what you're going to get on the NCLEX in order for you to graduate. So I used this book and I used the Mark K lectures, and I didn't practice any questions, y'all. Like, don't do that. I did it, but I don't recommend anybody else doing it. It just wasn't smart. But anyways, so I did not do any practice questions. I recommend that you practice questions. The reason why I think I passed the exam, especially in 85 questions, is because I use a lot of the strategies that Mark K talks about in his lectures. Okay, first, number one is you got to be calm. Okay, you got to be, as much as you can, be stress free. Stress can definitely mess up your train of thought and cause you to like overthink. And we don't want you to overthink, especially on NCLEX. Why I say practice? Because you need to practice those select all that apply. We all hate those. Those drop down questions. The what else? What I can't remember. Those drop down questions. Those the web questions. You know, we have to put the diagnosis in the middle and then the expectant findings on the whatever. Yeah, definitely practice those because they're on there. Okay, the NGN has a lot of case studies for sure. But the reason why I feel like I passed with not practicing any questions is because I definitely listened to how he says he tells you to strategize when it comes to answering questions. So, one, select all they apply. I try to use it. I try to think of it as true or false questions. I see it, I'm like, oh yeah, it's true. See another one? Nah, this is definitely false. So you don't pick that. And y'all, try not to overthink it. If you think 2 out of 6 are correct, then 2 out of 6 are correct, because you definitely know more than what you think that you know. That's definitely how it was for me when I opened that test. When I went there, I definitely thought I was going to fail. I was like, all right, I'm basically just doing this as a trial run. I'm just testing out the waters because I know I didn't study. But when I got to when I was started to take the exam, I was like, oh, this is a lot easier than I thought. Like, I know a lot more than I thought I knew. Stuff that you don't see, stuff that I was seeing, I was like, I haven't seen it in a while, but it was still in my memory. And let me tell y'all this. I would rather take the NCLEX than an ATI any day. Mark K said that too. I would rather take the NCLEX. I would take the NCLEX over and over again than to take an ATI. I'm not saying that the NCLEX is easy, but I am saying that the NCLEX makes more sense. You know what I mean? I feel like the ATI, they just throw out these crazy questions and topics that you felt like you never went over. But the NCLEX, no. And what I like about Mark K lectures is he focuses on helping you to remember what everybody should know, right? And then what you don't know, he teaches you how to like strategize and answer the question. Like, y'all gotta listen to the lectures. I don't know if I'm explaining it right, but y'all gotta listen to the lectures. Like, Mark K, he's A1. Like, I wish I had him as a professor at school. But yeah, y'all, I don't really got too much to say because I really didn't do that much to study for the exam. I used Mark K, and I also used my ATI book. This I also had to buy on my own. The school did not provide this. I got this one off of Amazon, and it was like, I want to say $50 for the book. And I also think because I've been using this basically since the beginning of school, it helped me to prepare for the NCLEX. And that's one of the reasons why I didn't need to study so much, is because I basically already been studying since I started school. So if you guys are just starting school, or maybe you're halfway through school, start using the book. Start using the comprehensive NCLEX review book. It definitely helps. Yeah, y'all. I'm gonna post another video on my experience, like my overall experience in nursing school. And the nursing journey does not end, y'all. Like, I'm gonna start posting like my first day of work. I have to find me a job now. I'm no longer with the company that I was with while I was in school, so I'm going to have to start applying, and hopefully I'll get something by the end of this month. And I'm also going back to school. In one of my earlier videos, I talked about my plan was to be an LPN so I can get my feet wet. It's only a year, and then go ahead and do the bridge program to RN. And y'all, that plan, it still stands. I still plan on doing it, and we are definitely going to RN school 2025, right? So yeah. So I'll see y'all next time, and yeah, that's it. Bye.